He would have spotted the ribbon if it had fallen off on the way here, so the ribbon is probably somewhere in the theater, Christy mused. The girls peered around the chairs and peeking down the aisles, searching for the ribbon. Juliet fluttered into the air of a fairy's eyes view, being careful to stay out of the sight of goblins. With an exciting twirl, she swooped down behind a row of seats, and the fairy reappeared with a red ribbon trailed behind her in the air. Christy had reminded herself not to cheer out loud when Juliet dropped the ribbon safely in her lap. Now we have a ribbon, she whispered, but we still don't have a card. I have a card, though, Rachel declared. Pass me the ribbon. Christy placed the red ribbon on her friend's hand. Now hold out the card you made for your parents. Christy clenched the flowery card tightly, even though it made a mad dash from the art center. She had managed to keep it crisp and clean. Oh, I don't know, Juliet began, watching Christy's face carefully. It was clear how much Christy liked her card. It's okay, Christy said. I trust Rachel. She handed the card over and watched as her friend tied the red ribbon around it. Now here's the plan, Rachel announced, her eyes sparkling. She explained how they would trick the goblins. Christy, just follow my lead, and Juliet, don't let them know you're here. The two friends snuck back to the entrance of the field unseen, and they stood up and acted as if they just walked in. Juliet hit on Rachel's shoulder again. We're so lucky that we found the magic card, Rachel said loudly, trying to get the goblins' attention. Now we just have to hide until we know the goblins are gone. Christy could hardly breathe. Out of the corner of her eye, she watched the goblins on stage listen to what Rachel had said. Yes, she added. Rachel will be so happy to have her card back. Oh, no, you don't, shouted the goblin holding the wand. That card is ours, the other goblin yelled. Quick, do a spell. He nudged his goblin friend. The first goblin pointed his wand at Christy. His pretty card enchanted. Whatever leaves Fairy's Land and ends up lost should always belong to Jack Frost. That's a horrible spell, the other goblin scoffed. It's too short. It won't work. But suddenly the card floated out of Rachel's hand and slipped towards the goblins. It's working, they declared, jumping up and down like a goof and looking goofy. Juliet giggled as she kept her wand pointed at the card. It was Juliet's magic that was carrying the card to the goblins, not this silly spell. But the goblins thought that they had snatched the magic card from the girls. No, Rachel yelled. I found it first. She raced towards the stage, pretending to be very upset. It's ours, Bigfoot Goblin said, holding the card tightly. We get the pretty magic card, and you have the silly little one. And threw the real magic card at Rachel. Both goblins lipped with glee and stopped off stage and ran out of the theater. Rachel picked up the card and carried it back down the aisle to Juliet. Thank you so much, Rachel, Juliet said. Your plan works perfectly. I can take my card back to Fairyland now. Now families everywhere can enjoy Valentine's Day together. With a whirl of my wand, the message will no longer be mixed up. With that, She waved her wand and sent the card back to Fairyland side. The message on front now read, Happy Valentine's Day. Christy couldn't help but smile at their new fairy friend. It was thrilled that they had helped Juliet get her card back, but she felt a little disappointed that the goblins had taken her magic card. She just has to make another one. We just have 2 more presents to go, Rachel said with a grin. Don't worry, Juliet. We'll find them no matter what. Juliet found them. Aha! Christy gave Juliet a big wave as the fairy disappeared into beautiful bursts of sparkly red hearts. When Christy heard a honk of a family car, she ran outside to see Mr. Tate pulling up nearby the front of the art center. Christy smiled at her dad as he went to unlock her bike. She was very happy to see him, and even happier that she and Rachel had helped Juliet track down one of her missing Valentine's Day presents. Thank you for listening to Chapter 41, the last chapter of the first book in here. Next, I was hoping you'll be able to read along. Next will be the Red Rose Romp, and I'm hoping you'll be able to read along, and also I'm very happy that you could listen and tuned in today, and I'm also hoping that you can give thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thumbs up and subscribe. Bye.